Hello, tech enthusiasts. Get ready to dive into the world of micro SaaS, where we'll explore how you can build your own software as a service product without needing to write a single line of code. That's right, we're talking about creating a recurring revenue stream with the power of no-code tools and your own ingenuity. In this video series, we'll break down the entire process step by step, focusing on practical strategies and real-world applications to get your micro SaaS up and running. Alright, before we jump into building, we need a solid foundation, a killer idea. This first chapter is all about brainstorming and validating your micro SaaS concept. Start by identifying a niche market. Think of a specific audience with a particular pain point or need. Is there something you wish existed to solve a problem you face? Chances are others share your frustration. Research online communities, forums, and social media groups to gauge interest and gather feedback on your potential solution. Remember, the more focused your niche, the easier it will be to tailor your product and marketing efforts effectively. With a validated idea in hand, it's time to map out your micro SaaS. Define your minimum viable product (MVP), the core set of features that deliver value to your users. Keep it simple and avoid feature creep. You can always add more functionality later based on user feedback. Next, focus on designing a user-friendly interface. Remember, even with no-code tools, user experience is paramount. Tools like Figma or Adobe XD can help you create mock-ups and prototypes. Finally, explore the vast landscape of no-code platforms available. Options like Webflow, Bubble, and Adalo offer drag-and-drop interfaces and pre-built components to bring your vision to life. Alright, so you've got your idea locked down, you've mapped out your MVP, and you're ready to start building. This is where the magic of no-code tools comes in. These platforms are like having a whole development team at your fingertips, without needing to write a single line of code. We're talking drag-and-drop interfaces, pre-built modules, and integrations that let you connect different services seamlessly. It's like building with Legos, but instead of a spaceship, you're crafting a real-life software product. Now, the specific tools you choose will depend on your project and your comfort level. Popular options include Webflow for building beautiful websites, Airtable for managing databases, and Zapier for automating workflows. Don't be afraid to experiment and find the tools that fit your workflow best. Remember, the goal here is to get your MVP up and running quickly and efficiently. You want to focus on core functionality and user experience, not getting bogged down in technical details. So, roll up your sleeves, dive into these no-code platforms, and start bringing your micro SaaS vision to life. Okay, you've built your MVP and it's time to put it to the test. This is where you get real users involved and gather feedback to see if your product actually solves the problem you set out to address. User testing is crucial because it provides insights you might never have considered on your own. You'll see how people interact with your product, where they get stuck, and what features they find most valuable. There are many ways to conduct user testing, from simple surveys and interviews to more in-depth usability testing sessions. The key is to get your product in front of your target audience and gather as much feedback as possible. Now brace yourself, because the feedback might not always be positive, but remember, criticism is an opportunity to learn and improve. Use the feedback to identify areas where your product can be better, and then iterate on your design and functionality. This process of testing, feedback, and iteration is at the heart of building a successful product. So, embrace the feedback, keep refining your micro SaaS, and watch it evolve into something truly remarkable. Alright folks, the moment of truth has arrived. You've built your micro SaaS product, tested it, and ironed out the kinks. Now it's time to launch this bad boy into the world. First things first, you need a launch strategy. Are you going for a big bang release or a more gradual rollout? Consider your target audience and what would resonate with them most. Next up, marketing. This is where you get to be creative and spread the word about your awesome new product. Social media is your friend here, so leverage platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, and even TikTok to generate buzz. Engage with potential customers, run targeted ads, and don't underestimate the power of influencer marketing. Content is king, so consider creating blog posts, tutorials, or even a YouTube channel to showcase your product's value. Email marketing is still a powerful tool, so build an email list and keep your audience updated on new features and developments. Remember, the launch is just the beginning. Stay active, engage with your users, and keep refining your marketing strategy to attract new customers and keep them coming back for more. Congratulations, you've launched your micro SaaS. But the journey doesn't end there. Now it's time to scale and iterate. Keep a close eye on those key performance indicators, KPIs, like user engagement, churn rate, and revenue. This data is gold, as it tells you what's working and what needs improvement. Based on user feedback and your data insights, it's time to iterate. Add new features, refine existing ones, and continuously improve the user experience. Remember, the tech world moves fast, so you gotta stay agile and adapt to changing trends and user needs. Scaling your product might involve expanding your team, investing in more robust infrastructure, or even exploring new marketing channels. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for your specific product and audience. Remember, building a successful micro SaaS is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay focused, keep iterating, and most importantly, keep providing value to your users. We've covered a lot of ground, from generating ideas to launching and scaling your micro SaaS product. Remember, the key is to start small, validate your idea, and iterate based on user feedback. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you. Now that you know the steps, it's time to build your own micro SaaS product. Get out there, start creating, and turn your idea into a reality. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech tips.